In complete 180 news, submitted by Come Visit Down Under.
Oh yeah.
A woman ditched her 15-year vegan diet and now she eats only meat.
Wow. From one extreme to the other, I love it.
I bet she diarrheaed for a week straight though.
That's what happens to my mom.
Why?
My mom, well, no, she's vegetarian. But anytime we go to a place and then they go, oh, does your noodles have any meat in it? And a lot of times they don't even know, so they'll say, oh no, this one we'll make sure we don't cook it with meat, but the broth has hella meat in it. The minute she eats it, she has to go to the bathroom and diarrhea.
It could be the bacteria, the fat, all of that your body's not used to it.
That's why in Asia, they probably don't have that many people with allergies because they just die.
What do you mean?
Because you go to the restaurant and then you're like, I'm allergic to peanuts. Like, there's no peanut. And then people eat it and then they die.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so this woman, her name is Nicole. She's 44. This is what she currently looks like.
Of course. Just as I pictured her.
I like when they take pictures like that. Like, look at what I can do. It's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that the theme where you look at it and you gotta punch someone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it like this or something?
I mean,
I think it could be anything.
You know what's so funny about that symbol thing? I read this headline that said, they were calling it a white supremacist.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
We've been doing it since I was a little ass kid.
It's a troll.
My
it's a
brother
troll.
would fuck me up every time. He'd be like, that's itchy. And then I'd look at him and he would just sock me really hard.
Damn.
No, it was because
I thought it was a Mexican
I think some alt-right group was doing it in their group photo with their friends.
Oh, and then
they just kind of
just like the Pepe the Frog.
fucking took that away from us.
It's a 4chan troll though.
I know.
That thing is a 4chan troll.
But now they've associated, mainstream media has associated with that movement because
Well, they tricked them. They tricked the media all the time with this shit. They even got the media to think that clowns are now an alt-right thing. It's so fucking ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, back to Nicole here. So she went vegan when she was 18 years old, thinking it was the best thing for her health and to protect the environment. And so she would just eat whole foods like leafy greens, berries, juices.
I like vegetables though.
She grew her own vegetables and she cut out sugar and alcohol.
Oh, goddamn.
But then her health started deteriorating. She suffered joint pain, anxiety, depression, low energy, insomnia, constipation, and
Do not cut out alcohol.
digestive problems. She was eventually diagnosed with ulcerative colitis in September 2012.
I like when people try to do something healthy and it gets worse for them. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing on earth.
You're
Like
fucking
cleansing?
funny.
No,
It's ironic.
It's so funny because they want to change their health and then they get worse.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
it
I had a
sucks.
girlfriend who did this crazy cleanse and a worm came out of her ass. And she's like, never again.
Was it Nikki?
No, fuck no.
Oh, is it a
Nikki.
coffee enema?
This is a long time ago.
Was it a coffee enema?
It was one of those I'm only drinking lemon water things. A
Like
worm,
cayenne
a
pepper.
flat worm,
How did
bro.
she get a worm from lemon?
Wait, so is
I don't fucking know. It was in there somehow.
It wasn't organic.
Ay, ay, ay.
It was pretty crazy, dude, because I saw that shit.
Oh, she showed you?
Mm-hmm.
She kept it?
Yeah, that's when I came up with the Steve Greene rule
What is it?
about not pissing and shitting in front of each other. I was like, never again with this shit.
Never.
Saw a worm coming out of that ass.
Was it a lie?
Ain't gonna be the same.
Was it a lie?
I don't know.
It
What
was a
if it was just
parasite?
pasta or a vegetable that
No, it was it was a living thing. It had ribs.
Ribs?
Ridges, like those ribs.
I
like
heard ribs
fucking-
too.
No, I said ribs.
There was one time I thought I had a worm, and then I went to the ER because I'm like, what the fuck? But it wasn't. It was like, fucking idiot.
The whole time I kept telling it, you don't have worms, trust
So then
me,
the
you don't
fucking
have
doctor
worms.
comes in. He goes, "Have you been to a third world country?" I'm like,
No,
"No."
but you gotta talk about the nurse first.
Fucking bitch. All right, so then she's like, "Well, what brings you in today, right?" They take all your vitals, and I'm like, "Oh, and I'm already embarrassed, right? Because it's just disgusting to say this."
And I'm like, what are you embarrassed about? I don't know.
So anyway, I'm like, well, I looked at my poop and there's this thing that kind of looks like a worm, and then she goes, and I'm like, oh my god.
The nurse did?
Yes! And I was mortified. I'm like, holy shit.
Dude, you come in here with like a bandage on, and she's like, okay, I hope it's not a lot of blood because I really don't do good with blood.
I know, I'm like, what kind of nurse is
Bitch, dude. Yeah, so then the doctor comes in and he goes, okay, have you been to third world country? I'm like, no. He's like, do you eat garbage out of a trash can? I'm like, no. He's like, I guarantee you don't have worms.
He's like, are you a ratchet asshole? And they're like, no. And he's like, okay, great. Check.
He's like, have you ate feces in the last 4 weeks?
Like, what list does he have? He's like, have you ever been in a gangbang?
I think he's just trying to point out how hard it is to get a worm. So the fact that your ex-girlfriend got it, that's a fucking wild.
I got worms when I was a kid.
Maybe she had this weird thing.
You probably ate feces.
Yeah, that you didn't.
I missed
know
the
about.
ex-girlfriend part.
Oh yeah, she was in high school.
None of you guys got worms when you're
Never.
No.
Never.
Someone else got
My
worms
parents loved
with
me, dude.
With you?
Someone in this room.
Worms is like
What?
tapeworm, like the.
Yeah, tapeworm. Yep.
No, it was something else. It was little worms.
Oh, what? Like maggots?
Yeah, I told this story before when my
did
parents
that
had to put vinegar up my asshole.
I know this story, but I didn't know it were little worms.
Have you guys ever had hair come out of your ass?
No.
Like a strand of hair
I
in
saw
your.
my cats poop out of strand of hair.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was
My
gross.
dogs all the time.
They do fucking
Wait,
tissue
you
on
had a strand of hair?
No, I was just asking. You can move on.
Bullfucking shit!
Wait, I'll say yes. Now can I hear your story?
No, I just, sometimes I see hair.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like multiple times.
Yeah.
Does it? Maybe it's stuck on your butt crack.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's stuck there from like the cats or
washing.
something.
I always
yeah.
get it stuck in my butt crack.
Or like sitting because my roommate has a lot of
you're
hair. Maybe
showering?
like I just,
Yeah.
I don't know,
When I
but I've
shower,
seen it a lot.
The hair, like you know how you're shampooing and then the hair will travel from my back and I guess it just gets stuck in my butt. So then I just have to get it out. But I'm not shitting it out.
Do you naked sit in your home in your
For
dwelling?
it to get in there?
Some, boxers.
Okay, yeah, then maybe not.
So
Yeah.
you're talking about shitting hair out? Or like you see it in the toilet? Or
So
like.
you see it in the toilet.
Okay.
So I
Oh.
assume it just.
Wrapped with your shit?
Yeah.
Like you ate hair.
Probably ate hair, dude.
Yeah, I think
Dude,
you ate hair.
let me tell you something.
You're eating hair.
There's a Thai place that I used to go to, but I found hairs in it twice, and now I don't go there anymore. So maybe it's some shit like that.
You're
Whatever.
eating hair.
Do you like Thai food?
But it's not killing you.
I don't know if it's Thai food. It's just this establishment, but it could be there's a place that you go to in K-Town that's giving you stuff that's got hair in it.
So when you shit it
That's
out,
not normal, no.
was the hair on the shit or was it like a shit nunchuck?
It was kind of just like
with the hair in the middle.
the shit had a hair, like on the top.
Oh, then maybe
Like a hairy mole?
Yeah, like a Cynthia, like Angelica's doll.
yeah.
Like just kind of like raggedy on top of the turd.
No, I think it was just stuck in your butt.
Damn.
Okay, that makes more sense.
right.
That makes me feel good.
Yeah, good for you.
It makes me feel good.
Back to Nicole here. So she was saying that since she was diagnosed with her bowels being inflamed, she came across this controversial carnivore diet, and she read how it improved a lot of people's health.
Some people with autoimmune diseases.
It is an autoimmune disease.
They do only
Meat. Yeah, so she switched over from being fully vegan for 15 years to fully eating red meat. So now she's saying that for breakfast, she'll eat 1.5 pounds. Or no, she'll have 1.5 pounds of red meat in a day. So for breakfast,
Oh shit! Because I'm like, that's a lot of meat.
lunch is 1 pound of meat, usually steak, and she'll have this around 12 p.m. and it's her first proper meal of the day. For dinner, she'll have 1/2 pound of meat, which she occasionally adds eggs and bacon. And throughout the whole day, or for breakfast, she has coffee with cream, and then throughout the whole day, she's drinking water, coffee, and sparkling water. And she's just saying that now all of her, she was also having candida overgrowth. So I thought about Nikki, because she thinks she has that.
What is that?
That is incredible. So it's like
It's a fungi in the body that can lead to various health issues when it's
Including
out
bloating.
of control, including crazy bloating or thrush in the vagina, like crazy shit. I don't know if Nikki.
Nikki doesn't have that thrush.
Yeah.
A thrush?
She doesn't have room for it because she's too tight. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
It's like too much yeast, I guess, or I don't know exactly. It's a fungi, they're saying. And so
I think newborns get thrush, right? They can get it in the mouth.
it looks white.
Yeah.
I've seen it in a baby's mouth. But so then she's saying that she had candida overgrowth, hair loss, joint pain, fatigue, insomnia. And then so she was saying that her blood test showed almost non-existent levels of iron and vitamin D, and she was hypoglycemic, which means you have low blood sugar.
From her vegan days, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And that
Just
she
eat
had
the food pyramid?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what is she?
Food pyramid's a meme, dude. Didn't you hear?
What?
It's a meme.
It was funded by the milk industry.
Yeah. You've been fed a
lie.
lot, as was I. Public school kids got the most fucked.
We got fucked.
So let me show you more photos. So she's saying she also lost 10 pounds without changing her exercise from when she was vegan to now being fully carnivore.
That's cool.
This is when she was vegan, and this is what she looks like now.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey.
Damn.
She looks even better.
So this is her
That looks
lunch.
delicious.
That looks bomb.
That's too much.
This
That's
is her lunch.
amazing.
And this is her dinner.
That's a black steak, dude. What?
Jesus.
That's burnt, dude. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That's too much.
She doesn't know how to cook, but at least she's on the right.
I would not eat that steak. That looked like, dang.
She killed those eggs though.
The eggs
Those
are
soft boiled eggs are fucking good.
Just fucking eat plastic, dude. Jesus Christ.
You know,
good for her though. She's
No,
healthy.
yeah.
if she's only gonna eat like meat or protein too, she has to eat organs. Because that's where a lot of
like the iron and like the micronutrients
Yeah,
are.
she eats bone marrow and stuff.
All right,
That's good.
Khaleesi.
That's
Yeah,
good.
wow. Eating fucking raw
you know,
hearts.
like I mean, that's why I think, you know, a lot of Asians build a taste for fats, cartilage, and things like that because all those, they're good. Essentially, they're good for you, but that's another source of way that we're lacking those nutritions. Because if we just get the lean meats, we're not getting enough. It's just pure protein.
I'm with you because you've introduced me to some organ stuff, but
Like
I
what?
gotta,
Like intestines and stuff?
like all that stuff. Hearts, like Ryan got me into chicken hearts and shit.
Liver.
But you lose me every time at fucking chicken feet and hooves.
Yeah,
What is with that?
hooves is fat and
So
cartilage.
that's what's good about it?
Yeah.
You like do
Texture.
You do a soup?
I
Yeah.
didn't know people ate hooves.
Yeah, well, pig feet.
Pig feet.
Ugh.
It's not hooves. Yeah,
Is
it's
it good?
Pig feet.
Yeah, I used to love it.
See, when I see it, I just can't get into it.
It takes some time. I mean,
You just gotta try like 5 times. Like Game of Thrones, it's like takes
it
6
took me
seasons.
over 10 years. Put it
Takes
that
6
way.
seasons to get into.
It's so like
tried it every
sour
time?
and good.
Really sour? Oh, I like that.
Pink. Well, in Arkansas, they were always
pickle
like a
pinky,
jar.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
It just looks so intimidating.
I heard it's good with beer. Like you drink beer and then you bite onto that, and then yeah, that's why they always have it at the bar. But the way I eat it is in this Vietnamese soup called bún bò way. It's like a pozole or like a menudo. It's like that, but then it's just spicy, and then they have a pig foot in there. And I used to be like, hold the pig foot. Yeah, the blood too. That shit. I got used to all of that.
I like that blood.
Used to
Yeah.
it? Does that mean it's good or used to it?
It's good. No, it's good. You develop like a taste for it, yeah.
You develop it because in the beginning, same thing. I was just like, give me all meat, like beef, and I don't want whatever else is
Yeah.
in there. And then eventually you take a bite and you keep trying it, and then you get used to it. Same with the chicken feet. Like I didn't grow up eating that stuff, and every time it came out, I would look at my Chinese friends as if they're like barbarians, and I'm like, oh, you fucking disgusting, right? And then I just kept trying and
you're
trying, and now I could eat it with love.